When did you see the sign?
When I needed to jumpstart sales.
Build attendance for an event.
Help people find their way. Fast Signs designed new directional signage.
And got them back on track. Get started at fastsigns.com.
Mexico, Kevin Morales-Salzo on the 221, riding for Alpha out of Phoenix, Arizona. Alan Hudson on the 197, Frazee Bicycle Works Fall Risk Racing out of Arlington. It's going to be Brandon Hot Sauce Elmore on the 232, all the way from Australia. From Queensland, Australia for J&R Speed Co. Matt Krasimski on the 149. Nicholas Munoz for Powerlight. Dan Comp out of Ecuador, also out of Australia on the 132 for Throwdown. Hayden Fletcher. Ladies and gentlemen, my buddy, I hope he throws down in an awesome way on the 271 out of DeSoto, Texas. Give it up for DeSoto's own Billy, the bad boy Russell. Here we go, gates down, get loud once again. Pro Open coming to you. Russell, Fletcher, Munoz, Krasinski, Elmore, Hudson, Salzo, and Patterson in and out of turn number 1. Looking for that second turn. It's Russell out front. It is throw down colors. That's going to be Krasimski. Krasimski on the 232 and the 132. Hayden Fletcher for throwdown. Out of Australia, sitting in the 2 spot. The 232, Krasimski. He's a little bit back to 636. Salzo going to pick up the 3. Billy Russell with the win here at DeSoto BMX 2018 Super National. That was your pro main event open. Yeah. And it's going to be just as fun with these little guys. 6 and under mixed open. Yell for your favorite child on the track. They're all my favorite. I know you probably just got one with all that money you spent in time traveling here. It's Tyson. Jacob Tyson, Olivia Oliveras, Kennedy Hoffenschneider, Carson Moore, Austin Speedbump Miller, Audrey Bink, Parker Runnels, and Sequoia Gomolicki on the 1 bike out of Bay Area. BMXers out of California, all the way from the West Coast, bringing it out here to Central Texas. It'll be the 2, the 1, and the 1. Ooh, there's a lot of 2s and a lot of 1s.
Rabbit 56.
Moto 56.
Yeah, we can just sit this in here as a
Moto 56. There we go. All right. Oh, if he going to intermediate if he wins. All right. We'll make sure we hit that. Getting a rider gathered up. About to get to Moto number 3, 7-8 mixed open. They're loaded up in the gate. Zane Clark, Lucas Tyson, Wild West Spicer, Sebastian Showtime Gomez, Samuel Malakowski, Charlotte Heckendorf, Isabel Stevens, and that World 6 of Ryland Bailey for Ride Co. Bike Shop out of Thornton, Colorado. Gate drops on Clark, Tyson, Spicer, Gomez, Malakowski, Heckendorf, Stevens, and Bailey. In and out of turn number 1, elbow to elbows. They have been through first round, second round, quarters, semis, just to get here to this main event. 1 lap. In and out of 2, it's the 20, the 6, and the 7. 2 riders getting collected up. The 20 is on point out front. That's Spicer. Spicer holding it down, followed by Clark, Tyson, Heckendorf, Stevens, and Bailey. Bringing it back to the line, looks like it will be the 6 bike. Bailey, the 20, and the World 7. That was going to be Bailey 1, Spicer 2. Heggendorf leaving on the podium with the 3. Be sure that you grab your main ticket on the way out. Moto number 4, 910 mixed open. Liam Richardson, Leighton Rowell, James Akers, Grace Givens, Lola Jonjovic, Connor Garcia, Alexis AA Alden, and Will Cox on the 10 for Cooper South Central. Out of Denham Springs, Louisiana, 910 open, Moto 4. Third straight, looking for that final turn. Coming back through the rhythm section all the way to the line. Final time, Super National Weekend. They're elbow to elbow. It'll be the 3 and the 7. The 3 and a pair of 7s. Jonjovic with the 1. Garcia 2, Gibbons 3. Alden 2, Gibbons 3. Moto number 5, 11, 12 mixed open. Charlie Hartley, the World 3, Gracia Cristulo, Kayla Bailey for Bombshell. The World 3 out of Garland, Texas by way of Bolivia. That's Cristulo. Out front, Hartley and Bailey trying to sort out that 2nd and 3rd position. It is still Cristulo bringing it back to the line. Young lady wins everywhere she goes. It's Cristulo, the 2 bike of Bailey, picking up the 2. Hartley, Charlie Hartley, out of St. Louis, Missouri, picking up the 3. Riders getting all kinds of collected up. Out of turn number 1, out of Moto 6, 13-14 open. Robertson, Edwards, Seitz, Kinzer, Wallace, Hunts, and Arldy on the track. Looking for that final turn. Got 3 riders still on their wheels, 5 going down. Who's going to get up? Who's going to get that 4th spot? It'll be the 38, the 13. Arldy with the 1. Edwards 2. Seitz 2. Edwards 2, Seitz 3. Arldy, the 38 bike with the 1, getting them all collected. My goodness, they piled up. Robertson making it across the line. The 67 of JT Hunts. And the 34 of Doug Kinzer. Been racing hard all weekend. You'll get them at the next one. Moto number 7, 15-16, mixed open. Jersey Picaretto, Ben Tolliver, Kobe Kunkel, and Brandon Carr on the track on the Gold Cup 1 for Independent All-Star out of Hazlet, Texas. It is Ben Tolliver on the Rock 1. Pickle Juice Rider out of Waxahachie, holding it down by a football field out front. It is Tolliver. Tolliver followed by Kunkel, Picaretto, and Brandon Carr in and out of turn number 3. Once again, final stretch, final time today for Moto 7. Tolliver 1. Kunkel 2. Jersey Picaretto picking up the 3. Brandon Carr the 4. Turn 1 has a big ball glove on, collecting as many riders as possible. It's a 43 bike. Captain Crunch out front. Dan Captain Crunch holding it down out front. Mr. Smith, Robbie Smith on the 20 bike in the 2 spot. It's the Captain Crunch show, picking up the 1 and the win. The 20 bike, Robbie Smith picking up the 2 and the 12 of Jared Sockup, rounded them out in 3. Moto number 9, 6 and under, open total points action. Keegan Skinner on the World 7, in with 2 points. In with 4 is Ian Bernetti, 2 riders going down. It'll be the Gold Cup 3. In with 6 points. Gonna come across the line first if he can keep it on 2 wheels. Out of turn number 3. Samuel Lagerwitz bringing it back on the Gold Cup 3. Going to cross the line in 1. The World 7 bike in 2. Bernetti in 3. That's going to give Skinner the overall 1. Lakowitz the overall 2. Bernetti the overall 3. Out of Moto 9, Moto 10. 7-8 open. Dylan the Villain, Clark Dufresne, Eli Staten, and Lucas Smith on the track. 7-8 open. Moto 10 coming to you down that third stretch, looking for the final turn. Rhythm section racing coming back. Everything can change in an instant. It'll be the 3. Staten with the win, the A and the 2. The Villain picking up the 2. And Dufresne rounded them out. In 3, Moto number 11, 9-10 open. Braden O'Hela, Gage Gomolicki on the World 5. Rowdy Holzer, Dylan Reeder, Riley Stewart, Kate Tyson, Reed Parker, and Caden Miller. The 5, the 19. The 14, Dylan Reeder, picking up the 3. Gomolicki with the win. Out of Moto number 11, Moto 12, 11-12 open. Hernandez, Alden, Binge, Colburn, White, Davis, and Chase Mrazek. Moto 12, 11-12 open. The C, the 5, and the B. That was White with the win. Colburn picking up the 2. And Mrazek on the podium in the 3 out of Moto 12, Moto 13, 13-14 open. Hunter Gossage, Henry Chudzik, Archer the Iceman, Tyler Hagan, Riley Graham, Camden Brent, Jacob Crabtree in and out of 3. Bringing it all the way back to line to be the World 5, the 2, and the 55. That'll be Chudzik with the win. Gossage picking up the 2 in the 55 bike of Graham. Finishing them out in 3rd position. All the way out of Magnolia, Texas for Adventure BMX. Getting loaded up in the gate. Inman, Stevenson's, Adams, Kelly Gomez, Bramer, Moore, and Sherfields. Gate drops on Moto 14. Stevenson, Inman, Adams, Kelly, Gomez, Bramer, and Moore out of turn 1. Axle to axle racing, looking for that second turn. Factory Lewis Colors sitting in the 3, trying to make a move for that second spot through the air. Headed to turn number 3, in and out. Tight turn, bringing it all the way back to the line. The 1, the 63. And the 8, that was going to be Kelly with the win. Adams 2. And Cameron Bramer picking up the 3. Moto 15. 17-20 open. Brody Fitzsimmons, Ansel Antle, Alex Antle, Thomas Sechrist, Hayden Redmond, and Riley Brotherton. It is Sechrist on the 14 by for Factory. Pure Avian out of Dallas, Texas. In and out of turn 3, it is still Sechrist on point on the 14 bike. Bringing it back, it'll be the 14, the 14, and the 22. Sechrist, Antle. Sechrist with the win out of Moto number 15, 17-20 open. Moto 16 out of turn 2, 26-30 open. Nick Alejandre, Kenny Bodiford, Johnny Goff, James Sheely on the 746 all the way out of Parker, Colorado. The 88 bike, Johnny Goff with the 1, the 746. Sheely with the 2, Bodiford. Rounding them out in 3, riders going over the first turn. Trying to go ahead and take the flags for us. Go ahead and get those down for us so we ain't got to worry about it later. Jeff Miller, Brandon Brand, and Derek Titus on the track. Landstar colors running 1 and 2. Brandon Brand with the win. The Gold Cup 1. Derek Titus with the 2. Jeff Miller rounding them out in 3. Getting cock locked and ready to rock. Riley Blake, Hurricane Hannah Leakey, Ellie Carey Tornado Taylor Leakey, and Victoria Rannert on the 7 out of Farmersville, Louisiana. Once again, all riders, be sure you get your finish slips as you cross the line. They get your trophies taken care of. 10 and under girls cruiser. They're on the gate. Gate drops on Blake, Leakey, Carey, Leakey, and Rannert. Moto 18, 10 under girls cruiser. In and out of turn number 1. Littlest one in the class, holding down that 1 spot for a minute. It'll be the 157 Carey sitting in that 2 spot. Blake, Leakey, Carey, Leak, and Rannert out of turn number 3, back through the rhythm section. Nag 4 bike. That's going to be the Hurricane, the 157 and the 1. Carey with the 2. Riley Blake on the podium. Out of moto number 18, 10 under girls cruisers. Moving on, 19, 11, 12 girls cruiser. Michaela Pino, Allison Carr, Carly Brown, Kaylee Patches, and Morgan Glass on the 3 bike for Yes BMX out of Centennial, Colorado. Patches out of Spring, Texas for TNT. Tough Girls Racing and Independent All-Star all on the track. Looking for that turn 3. Rhythm section coming back to the line. It'll be the Glass with the win, the J and the H. That'll be Allison Carr with the 2, Michaela Pino picking up the 3. Moto 20. 13-14 girls cruisers main event. Trinity Stofflet, Callie Trick Streeter, Paige the Blaze Zachary for Primal BMX, Manami the Tsunami Cribs, Alexandria Hill. It's the 6 bike Hill out front. Trinity Stofflet for Midwest Pool trying to do something about that. Been riding here in DeSoto BMX. She does her signature move. Can she hold it all the way back to the line? It'll be Hill 1, Stofflet 2, the 89 of Streeter. Picking up the 3, Moto 21. 15-16 girls cruisers. Dominique Jaramillo, Sather Martini, Malaya Nemeth, Kylie Hell, JC Sinclair, and Carolyn Starkey for IMBMX. Fountain, Colorado rider on the 2 bike. Sinclair, Hell, Nemeth, Martini, and Jaramillo. It is Sinclair holding it down out front. Martini sitting in the 2. Kylie Hell. Oh, Martini going down, had a spot open up for 2nd place. It'll be Sinclair with the win. Jaramello with the 2. And the 2 bike Starkey rounding them out in 3. Make sure Sailor's good. All right, here we go. Moto number 22, 17-20. Women cruisers, Delaney Vaughn, Sarah Weiss, Cheyenne Fields, Corey Gilbert. Wow. Well, look at there. Never stop pedaling or sit down. You never know what goes down in BMX. Vaughn, Weiss, Fields, and Gilbert. It's the 2 bike. Cheyenne Fields looking for the win.
Kid was riding it back there, kid.
Cheyenne Fields on the 2 bike, first generation. Here we go. San Antonio, Texas rider. Cheyenne Fields with a national win. The 5 bike, Delaney Vaughn with the 2. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Take advantage every way you can. Gold Cup 1 coming back. Sarah Weiss on the podium with the 3. That nag one, Corey Gilbert, she's back up out of Pearland. It looks like she's okay. 21-30 women's cruisers, Moto 23. The big bully, Katie Huff, Amber Steriker, and Emma Mundahl. Main event, 21-30-year-old women's cruiser. Nag colors out front. It'll be the Nag 2, Emily Mundahl for Stats Elite out of Bismarck, North Dakota. Steriker in the 2, the big bully in the 3. It'll be Mundahl with the win. Steriker 2, Huff rounding them out in that 3 spot out of that 21-30-year-old women's class. Moto 24, 31-35 women cruiser. Heather Aldred, Jace Corbin, and Christina Gaylor. Total points racing coming to you. Aldred in with 2, Gaylor in with 4, Corbin in with 6. What's going to happen at the line? Points can change. It'll be the 7 bike. Allred with the overall 1. Gaylor overall 2. Corbin overall 3. This is the one I've been waiting for all weekend long. Do it. It's my bride, Casey Allen, your track operator on the track, looking for the win out of Heartland, Texas for Reno Racing. Former Girl Pro Texas BMX Hall of Famer out front. Hey, I got to get brownie points somehow. Pakal, Stimmitz, and Bray. It is Allen out of turn number 3. Home track advantage. Can she hold on to it? You got it, baby. It'll be Allen, the 8 and the 4. Allen with the win. Nevin Steinmetz picking up the 2. Melissa Bray with the 3. Party at my house tonight, 10 o'clock. Moto 26, 4650 women cruisers. Holly Dunn on the Nag 2. Melanie Black on the 101. Nicole Kirchmeyer, Factory Thunder Beach rider out of Garland, Texas. Moto 26. Out of turn at number 3. Nag 2, Holly Dunn with the win. Nicole Kirchmeyer with the 2. Melanie Black on the 101 in that 3 spot. Moto 27, 56 and over women's cruisers. Jana Banana Staples, Carol Turner, and Carrie Mundahl on the Nag 2 for Adventure out of Bismarck, North Dakota. Moto 27 looking for that final turn. Nag 3 picking up the win. The Nag 2 and the 6. That'll be Turner with the win. Mundahl with the 2. Staples rounding them out. In 3, Moto number 28. Moto number 28, 7 and under cruisers. Lucky Charms, Dome, Berg, Mather, Taylor, Castron, and Kane. Big Daddy Kane for Yes BMX out of Belle Chase, Louisiana. 7 and under cruisers. This is where it gets serious. The Nag 4, the 8, and the 27. The Nag 4 of Mather picking up the win. Joseph Mather with the win. Cole Berg with the 2. And the 27 bike Dylan Dome for Chaos BMX out of Biloxi, Mississippi with the 3. Moto 29, 8 cruisers on the track. Dylan the Villain, Reed Neubauer, Kaysen Vitito, Michael Cuthbert, Krypton Gladden, Clark DeFreen, Zach. Racing Brandon White, Gangle on the track for Celestial Cycles out of Oklahoma on the 1. 8 riders coming to you. Out of turn number 3, back through the rhythm section. Nag 3, the H, and the G. Nag 3 going to be Dylan the Villain with the win. The H Black, Clark DeFreen with the 2, and on the podium, my little buddy Kaysen Vitito for Independent All-Star, holding it down with a podium spot in his hometown. 9 cruisers. Moto 30, J.C. Gaylor, Miles Key, Jack Norowski, Rowdy Holzer, Liam Castron, and Casey Conley. It'll be the Nag 9 with the win. That'll be Holzer, the 2 and the 4. Gaylor with the 2. Key rounded them out in 3. Moto number 31, 10 cruisers coming at you right now. Key, McCain, Randolph, Gosnell, Kane, the Hurricane Woods, Sheldon Herrick, and Landon Kuntz, Dylan Spancel throwing Down out of turn number 2, third stretch, looking for the final turn. That'll be none other than Kane, the Hurricane Wood, picking up the win. Oh, Gold Cup 2. Gosnell almost had that win. Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Devin Gosnell got the win. Kane, the Hurricane Wood with the 2. And Ryan Randolph got the 3. Wow. That was Gosnell with the win. Moto 32 11 Cruisers. All the way back to the line, the Nag 7, the 3, and the Nag 9. That Nag 7, Aaron Berger picked up the win. The 3 bike, TJ Koch with the 2, and the 9 bike, Harley Dice on the podium with the 3 out of Moto 32. 33 on the track, looking for turn number 2. It's Cannon, the Hammer, Wood, AJ Hernandez, Grabinski, Bridges, Rao, Londano, and Davis. It will be Cannon, the Hammer, Wood with the win. The Nag 7. Grabinski with the 2. Lane Rao on the podium with the 3. Moto 34, 13 Cruisers, Reese, Day, Bramer, Flores, Bowers, Kirby, Diamond, and Wyckoff. It is Landry Wyckoff out front for LDC out of Rockwall, Texas. Local boy doing it out front out of this 13 Cruiser class. Bringing it back down to the line. Wyckoff, the C, and the 6. Diamond with the 3. Moto 35, 14 Cruisers, rider getting collected in turn number 1. 14 Cruisers out of turn 2. Slicing and Dyson, Warnock, Lopez, Rodell, Fitzsimmons, Girk, Davis, Anderson, and Esparza. Oh, and again in turn number 3, somebody just got a early present. Nag 2, 28, and the 2. The Nag 2. Anderson with the win. Rodell with the 2. Lopez picking up the 3 out of Moto 35. Ooh-wee. Yeah. 15 Cruisers. Braden the Bullet, Aaron Blee, Ian American Nightmare, Devin Nelson, and Kyle Jensen on the 7 out of Tucson, Arizona, Pure Avion Factory Team. Out front, it's that Nag 5 bike, Devin Nelson for Black Widow BMX. Oh, going high, almost getting some concrete for lunch. It'll be the Nag 6, the 7, and the 3, the Nag 6, the 7, and the 3, American Nightmare with the 1. Jensen with the 2. Braden the Bullet picking up the 3 out of Moto 36. Moto 37 getting cock-locked and ready to rock. Rystorm, Heismer, Devin, Weiser, Skoo, and Carvajal.
Got some notes. 47 and 51.
Well, same one. $47, $53. $51. Thank you. Oh, oh crap. $49. It is Moto 3716 Cruisers, Rystorm, Heichmer, Devin, Weiser, Skoo, and Carvajal for Factory LDC. Yep, it is main event BMX racing. It's time to get dirty. The twos out front. It's Trey Hexmer for AZ Bicycle Works, Fall Risk Racing out of Glendale, Arizona. Coming back to the line. It'll be the 2, the 1, and the 4. The 2 bike. Elliot Skoo with the 2. And Blake Booberry. Divine rounded them out. In 3 out of Moto 37, Moto 38, 17, 20 Cruisers. Caleb Dunson, Matthew Myler, Tyler Nordic, Wyatt Smith, and Dylan Zillix on the track for Landstar Racing out front. Caleb Dunson doing it right now. 17-20 Cruiser. Followed by Miley, Nordic, Smith, and Zillix. It'll be Dunson with the win. The 6 bike with the 2. That'll be Smith and Nordic. Picking up the 3. Moto 39, 21-30, 21-25 Cruisers. Moto 39, Campese. Boys, the magnificent mullet. Cole Fisher holding down the 3 spot. O'Neal Adams and Nick Alejandre. Out of turn 3, bringing it back. It's going to be the 5, the G, and the mullet. The World 5, Brennan with the 1. O'Neal with the 2. And Fisher rounding them out. In 3, Moto 40 coming to you. 31-35 Cruisers, Sutton, Brand, Hurst, and Goodwin. Chris Sutton on the Nag 1 for AC Bicycle Works, Landstar Racing, Brandon Brand, Havoc Bike, Nicholas Hurt, and Johnny Goodwin on the 178. It'll be Sutton 1, Brand 2, and the 795, Nick Hurst with the 3. Moto 41, 36, 40 Cruisers, Jason Young, Adam Scott, Austin Tanner, Eric Baca, Robert Taylor, Jeremy Jones, and Hippolyto Salas out of turn number 3, bringing it back to the line. It's going to be the World 7, the 25, and the 7. That'll be Adam Scott with the win. Taylor with the 2. And Jason Young rounding them out in 3 for Yes BMX out of Schertz, Texas. Moto 42, 41, 45 Cruisers. Ramirez, Cuddy, Langford, Thomas, Landsberger, Altstadt, Perez, and Calazo. Stack rack 41, 45 Cruisers coming to you out of turn 3. Bringing it back to the line. It'll be the 10, the 101, and the 8. The 10, the 101, and the 8. That'll be Jason Altstadt with the win. Mario Perez with the 2. Darren Langford for Factory Gold's Gym picking up the 3. Moto 43, 46, 50 Cruisers. J-Dub Irvin, Chris Kennedy, Donovan Miller, Drew Motley, Craig Mr. Dibbs Prince, Will Black, and Ken Heitzmer. Jonathan Fruit Loop Irvin, Chris Kennedy, Donovan Miller, Drew Motley, Craig Prince, Will Black. It'll be the Nag 7, the 9, and Prince finishing on the podium for Independent All-Star. Motley with the win. Chris Kennedy picking up the 2. Out of Orlando Beach, Florida, moto number 44, 51-55 Cruiser. Sloan, Peterson, Goodall, Roop, Crims, Hurd, Smart, and Spencer. In and out of turn 3, bringing it back. What's going to go down right now? Nag 1, the Nag 5, and the 5. Eric Roop with the win. Redline Rider, full sponsorship going down. Eric Roop for Redline picking up the win on that Nag 1 out of Woodland Hills, California. Moto 45, 56, 60-year-old cruisers. The legend, Leland Hill, Showtime, taking a spill going down. And Big Bad Bill Sebesta on the track. Brian Strange sitting in the 2. The legend, Texas BMX Hall of Famer out front looking for a win. My boy, Leland Hill, he's going to pick up a win. The 6-bike Strain with the 2. Sebesta on the podium with the 3. Another Texas BMX Hall of Famer. I'll check on him. Check on Alfred Freeman for Striker Wheels out of Austin. You won't meet a nicer guy in BMX. And Big Al Showtime Freeman. Moto 4661 and over cruiser. Albert Patterson on the Nag 4 Factory Pickle Juice out of Dallas. Track volunteer here making a move. Always out here making sure the track is prepped and ready to go. Patterson, Davis, Huff, and Spencer. Spencer for Extreme Team out of South Jordan, Utah. Huff for Team Babo out of Garland. Former track operator here. Alvin Davis out of DeSoto and Albert Patterson out of turn 3. Final stretch racing. Break out the Polydent, the Nag 5 with the 1. Patterson 2. Larry Huff with the 3. Okay. The 108, if Roland Milford can pull this off. Turns inner. It's the 951, the 108. It's LaGrave, Gillum, Gomez, Cows, Caco, and Maryland the Baby Fox. Got a possible move up. May not happen today. What's going to go down in that final stretch? You never know. The 951. Ramsey Chadwick with the win. The 108. Milford with the 2. And Madeline Gomez always serving up a smile. That's an awesome young lady. Madeline Gomez for Racer Army out of Lake Jackson on the podium. Here we go, Moto 48-6 novices, Jeremy Borelli, Raylan Rainwater, Alice Price, Callan Robinson, Henry Barker, Tyson Russell, Crosby Backer, and Des. Test, test, test. All right. Well, there we go. We're back live. Here we go. Oh, man. All right, we are back. Moto number 48. Getting them in the gate. All right. There we go. Moto 49 in the gate, 7 novices. Got a little too exciting for the electricity gods. They had to stop for a minute. It's Lewis, Harris, Hayes, Thompson, Phillips, and Stamps. Going down turn number 1. Get some number plates over here. We'll see who we got. Lewis, Harris, Hayes, Thompson, Phillips, and Stamps. It is Salida. Okay. Oh, Ian Salada. That's Ian Salada out front. The 2:15, Ian Salada picking up the win. The 2:55, Xavier Harris with the 2, and the 1:41. Stamps with the 3. Ian Super Sud Salada. Been on a bike just a couple months, coming out here winning a national. Moto 58 novices, Woolsey, Kahanen, Brand, Procell, Hubble, Marshall, Barber, and Wallace. George Wallace on the 29 for KDM team out of Forest Park, Oklahoma. Thunder Beach colors, Pickle Juice colors moving up in to that second spot. It's Woolsey, Kahanen, Brand, Purcell, Hubbard, Marshall, Barber, and Wallace. In and out of turn number 3, coming back. The 2:21, the 1:69, and the 23. Out of Moto number 50, Moto 51. Okay, here we go. Thomas Huff on the 128 for Snap-on out of West Monroe, Louisiana. This young man out front, if he can win, goes straight to intermediate from 9 novice to 9 intermediate. Tolcats, Rannert, Huff, Lackey, Richardson, Looney, and Dubstap on the track. In and out of turn number 3. Final stretch, just a few more obstacles to go, and you done made it. Ladies and gentlemen, your newest intermediate, the 128, the 205, and the 11 bike. Looney, Henry Looney with the 2. And Victoria Rannert with the 3. Thomas Huff just moved up to intermediate. Great job. Moto 52, 10 novices, Luke Thompson, Ellis Wheat, Donnie Johnson, Clayton Wilson, and Samuel Strecker for 3 cross out of Bella Vista, Arkansas. Out of turn 3, Rhythm Section Racing coming to you. It'll be the 14, the 32, and Wheat 14. Strecker with the win. Johnson with the 2, Wheat 3. Moto 53, 11 novices, main event time. Out of turn number 2, it's the 183 out front, Braden Sanders. Holding back Barnett, Backer, Hill, and Mayo. Coming down that final stretch, looking for the finish line. The 183, Sanders with the win. The 681, Taylor Barnett with the 2. And Cooper Mayo rounded them out. In 3, Moto 54. Thompson, Antelope, Muldowney, and Longacre. Thompson, Antelope, Muldowney, and Longacre throwing down right now, looking for that final turn. Final stretch here at DeSoto BMX. all the way to the line. It'll be the 110 bike. Marcus Antelope with the win. The 577, Matthew Longacre with the 2. And the 138, Jake Thompson on the podium. Out of moto number 54. 55 coming to you right now, 13 novices. Ian Michael Wright. The 156, Landon Westerman for Reno Racing. Out of Kaufman, Texas, and Jason Olson on the 261. Bringing it all the way to the line, axle to axle. It's the 30 with the win. Wright, Olson, and Westerman. Wright, Olson, and Westerman. Moto 46 could have another one turn right now. The 236, Nate Ross out of Shreveport, Louisiana. If he wins today, moves straight on up to intermediate. Savannah Smith and JT Hunts. It is a 236 out front, moving to intermediate. That'll be Nate Ross with the win. The 67 Hunts with the 2. Savannah Smith picking up the 3. One more rider making the move to intermediate during the main event here at Super National Day 2. DeSoto BMX under the big top here in DeSoto, Texas. Perez, Longacre, McNair. And Longacre got a family affair going down on the track. Moto 57 out of turn 3. The 579, Dawson Longacre with the win. And the 576, Jacob Longacre picking up the 2. And the 86 of Andrew McNair on the podium with the 3. Moto 58, 21, 25 novices. Lawrence Theobald, Thomas Taylor, Gerald Trockelman on the 553 out of Monroe, Louisiana. Total points racing. Theobald in with 2 points. It'll be the 858, Theobald with the win. The Gold Cup 1, Taylor with the overall 2. And Trockelman with the over. All 3 out of Moto 58, 59 coming to you right now. 26, 35 novices. Ellenberger, Burmeyer, Martin, Allwine, Jerome, Stafford, Sigrist, and Clark. It is the big pineapple out front, Casey Stafford. He is the complaint department, the bodyguard, and everything here at DeSoto BMX. It's Casey Stafford for Reno Racing, bringing it back down the line. The big old pineapple gonna pick it up. The 108 and the 119, Allwine with the 2, Darren Burmeyer. Backup announcer here at DeSoto picking up a podium spot. Great job, Casey. Moto number 60, 3640 novices. Total points action, Neelan, Heidbrink, and Jorge Juarez on the 153. Heidbrink on the 91 out of Lafayette, in with 6 points. Neelan in with 4 on the 104. Out of Brainerd, Minnesota. Jorge Juarez out front for Diablos Racing. Out of turn number 3. Ooh, move being made. All the way back through the rhythm section. It'll be the 153 and the 104. Juarez with the overall 1. Neelan overall 2. Heidbrink with the overall 3. Moto 61, 41, 45 novices. Barnett, Kahanen, Willie, and Feld on the track looking for that final turn. It'll be the 23 bike, Danny Feld with the win. The 21 and the 680. Keen Kahanen with the 2. Kurt Burnett picking up the 3. The 232, Stephen Longacre wants to replicate what his son did just a few motos ago out of Chico, Texas. Longacre, Thompson, Collier, Ferguson, Starkey, Matthews. Getting died. Going down to be Longacre with the win. Get up, brother. Get up. That's what I'm talking about. The 785 with the 2. 765, Malahoff with the 2. got the 3. And the 43, Dennis Matthews on the podium for Endurance House. Out of Moto 62, 46-50 novices. My goodness. Denny Feld moved up on the 23 bike for Black Widow Racing. Great job, brother.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. We're moving all kinds of people up here at the 2018 Super Nationals in DeSoto BMX. We're about promoting people in life and on bikes. Moto 63, this is where the crowd gets loud. Tucker Harwell, Jacob Lagerwitz, Maiden Snell, Jackson Starford, Levi Burnmeyer, and Austin Johnson. Uh-oh. Gold Cup 3 and the 26. That's Snell and Burnmeyer battling for that 1 spot. Johnson, Lagerwitz, and Harwell out of turn number 3, bringing it back through the rhythm section. It's a Gold Cup 3. Maddox Snell for Cycleworks going to pick up the win. Levi Burnmeyer with the 2. Great job in the 51. Tucker Harwell for American Soldier Network. It's only going to get louder from here. Moto 64, 6 intermediate. Tyson Moore, Star Chef Runnels, Gaffagini, Miller, and Colton Johnson on the 20. Out of West Monroe, Louisiana, I got the C-Bike Runnels out front. Landstar Colors in the 2. Tyson Moore, Star Chef Runnels, Gaffagini, Miller, and Johnson. Coming out of Moto 64, bringing it back to the line. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It'll be the C, the 2, and the 2. Runnels with the 1. Miller with the 2. Moore. Carson Moore. Picking up the 3. Moto 65, 7 eyes right now. Zane Clark, Samuel Malakowski, Jason Weber, Dylan Dome, Lucas Tyson, Sebastian Showtime Gomez, Jackson the Boss, and Peyton Tackert for Matt and Answer out of Moorhead on the 1 bike. Bringing it back to the line. It'll be the 47, the 38, and the 54. The 47, the 38, and the 54. That's Tyson with the 1. Dome 2. The 54 of Samuel picking up the 3. Moto 66, 8 intermediates. Wingate, Bowers, Log, Colley, Jordan, Clifford, Spicer, and Sheldon Smith for Racer Army out of Omaha, Nebraska, out of turn 3. Looking for the line. The 111, the 16, and the 20. The 111, the 16, and that 20 bike, that was Colley 1, Clifford 2, and Spicer picking up the 3. Moto 67, 9 intermediates. Krennic, Dillon, Henry McCain, Connor McCall, Will Cox, Ezra Darte, and Daniel Cathy on the 36 for Liberty Racing out of Highlandville, Missouri. The 312. Krennic with the 1, the 8, and the 92, or the 92 and then the 8. The 92 picking up the 2 spot, and the 8 bike. Blake Dillon on the podium in the 3, barely lost it at the line. Moto 68, 10 intermediates. On the gate, full rack coming to you. Yes, yes, yes. Zachary full throttle, Fuller on the 250. Out of Dallas, Texas, Hudson Miller, Amir Tolfree, Nicholas Christ, Mark Gaffagini, Tyler Saunier, Nicholas Sandoval, and Baron Branch. On the 91 out of San Antonio, it's the 156 out front, followed by the Rock 1. Sandoval out front, followed by Gaffagini Jr. Fuller, Tolfrey, Miller, Saunier. They're coming back. The 156, the 1 and the 250. The 156, Nicholas Sandoval picking up the 1. Gaffagini, the 2, and Zachary Full Throttle Fuller on the podium out of that 10 intermediate class. Moto 69, 11 intermediate, Robinson, Williams, Bam Bam, Pakal, Bro, Davila, Harrell, and Austin York on the 144. It's a Gold Cup 1, and Robinson getting a little elbowy out there. Heck yeah, Robbins racing, baby. Here, it's right back at you. Bringing it down, it's the Gold Cup 1. Wants to take home that 1 spot. Ooh, the 1, all 3. I couldn't. That was Williams, Robinson, and Harrell out of 69. Had to check that real quick. Moto 70, 12 intermediate out of turn 3. Better get back ahead of myself. Hale, Wallace, Strain, Wallace, Wilson, Waters, Reagan. The 42, the J, and the 105. The 42 with the win. That was Wallace with the win. Wallace, Truman Wallace, Connor Wallace with the win. Truman Wallace with the second. And the 105, Gavin Waters picking up the 3. Wallace, and Waters. Little tongue twister coming at you. Moto 71, 13 intermediate. Juarez, Saunier, Winstead, Dickens, Neisner, Pitts, Wallace, and Thody. 13 intermediate coming to the line. The 616, the 37. And the Gold Cup 1, the 616. Juarez with the win. The 37, Pitts picking up the 2. And Brock Winstead holding them down on that podium spot with the 3. Moto 72, 14 eyes. Jacob Costin, Arldy, Goranzik, Adams, Kraft, Edwards, Peters, and Jackson. Main event 2018 Super Nationals in and out of turn number 3. Rhythm section racing coming back. Gold Cup 3 colors out front. Be the 3, the 38, and the 33. That's going to be Chase Kraft with the win. The 38, Arnoldy with the 2. The 33 of Jacob Costin rounded them out. Moto 73, 15 intermediates out of turn 2. The 17 and the Gold Cup 1 leading things. It's Peterson, Pilcher in tow. What's going to change in and out of 3? And back through the rhythm section. Spokes getting tangled up almost. It'll be the 17. The Gold Cup 1 and the 14. Peterson with the 1. Pilcher 2. Kunkel. Kobe Kunkel for BXC Bicycle Exchange. Picking up the 3 out of Wichita, Kansas. Moto 74, 16 intermediates. Riley Hager, Kyle Habe, Brandon Carr, Ben Tolliver, Andrew Wooten, Caden Hill, Daniel Day, La Garza Mora, Dakota Brannon. Uh-oh. The 960, Mora with the win, Tolliver 2, and the 53 by Kyle Habe with the 3. The 33 by Matthew Lopez on the 40, and on the 202, Dakota Foreman for Factory Thunderbeat.